I'm Shane Woodford. Welcome to Let's North Sea. Today we're going to learn about how data and information technology is a game changer when it comes to improving cycling infrastructure. To do that, we're going to visit the North Sea Region BITS project, and our journey with BITS begins right here in beautiful Aarhus, Denmark. Like many cities in Europe, people in Aarhus use bikes a lot, and the city is blessed with amazing biking infrastructure. The municipality is working with the BITS project to use data and technology to make cycling in the city safer as cyclists stream to work and to school. In just one example, it recently installed LED lighting along a bike path winding through a nature area in the city. And the lighting is not just eye-catching, it's also interactive, using an innovative approach to help keep cyclists safe.
At the moment, we can detect when it's freezing. So when the temperature gets below zero or near zero, we can indicate by color that it might be what do you call it?
Slippery.
Slippery because of ice. And then we have, of course, that we use the sunset when the sun rises and when it goes down, we turn it on and off. And then it's in an area where normal lighting is not the best solution for the nature around. So that's why we put in this project.
Aarhus is also using Bluetooth technology to gather data about cycling times along popular commuter routes.
And then we use that information to indicate to the car users doing this specific route that it might be a good thing to use a bicycle because there might not be a large difference in travel time.
Moving from Denmark to the Netherlands, the BITS project is also doing amazing work in the city of Zwolle, which boasts some truly fantastic bicycling routes. Here, biking is a culture, one the city has wholeheartedly embraced. It is working with the BITS project to gather all sorts of data.
When we don't have data, we don't actually know what's going on.
One of the fascinating innovations the city is working with the BITS project on is putting sniffer devices on bicycles in order to detect air pollution.
Maybe with that we can also take measures to improve the infrastructure for the cyclists. Because maybe we see a cyclist route, an important cycling route, with a lot of air pollution. Maybe we want to make that cyclist route cleaner, and that's the sniffer bikes can help us with.
The city is also working with the project to use technology to provide a little digital help to thousands of people who are cycling into the city every day.
Yeah, that's one of the 6 pilots we actually do in Zwolle for the BITS project. It's a wayfinding system, so cyclists come into the city center, and when they come here they see a screen with directioning to the parking lots, the bike parking lots, and also if there's space or not. So if there's no space, they know I cycle the other direction, find my place there.
Speaking of bicycle parking, the city of about 130,000 people has an extraordinary bike parking facility at its train station. This in itself is a living testament to the city's cycling culture and how many people they have gotten on board.
Smart parking is one of the topics of the BITS project. It's also implemented in Bruges in Belgium, but we did it also here in Zwolle. And it helps people to find their bikes and to stall their bikes in a smart way. On the signs it shows how much space there is for the bike and where to get them or where to stall them.
The province also puts in a lot of work to build out and improve biking infrastructure.
In the first place, we do like everywhere in Europe and in the Netherlands, we put on the infrastructure. We create bike infrastructure, cycle highways outside the city, into the city. In the city, we have cycleways and cycle lanes. That's the first thing. The second thing is cycle parking, like here. Good cycle parking is very useful. But it's not all of it. It's not just infrastructure. It's also about change behavior. People have to change to get from the car onto the bikes. That's why we work with mobility advisors going to the offices and to the companies to get their employees from the car onto the bike. And they help them to have a sort of regulation for making that happen. And that works very good.
For its mobility planning, of which cycling plays an absolutely huge role, gathering data is key in the Netherlands.
Nowadays, the ITS solutions, the BITS project, is also helping very much. So for ourselves, but also for other people, when you work with cycling, implement also the digital layer on the topic. and make smart biking besides smart smart mobility. It's a trend to make it more safe, to make it more fast, to make it more connected, and the bike has to be part of it. And you don't have to see the bike as on itself alone. It's part of the whole mobility mix.
In a pilot project, BITS is working with bike couriers in Zwolle on an app that helps trigger green lights as they approach for safer and more expedient deliveries.
But now I'm maybe, I don't know, 15 meters before that, and I see it coming back. So then I know, oh, this is the app that's working. Well, it works, and it's and it helps.
Yeah.
I think it's the best in with less complicated situations, with one light.
Cleaner air, less congestion, healthier bodies, and saving money. This North Sea Region project is proving every little bit helps in making a modal shift to cycling.